Hi guys, in this video I am going to talk to you about endurance and premature ejaculation. At first, I will explain why men enjoy quickly. Then, what are the different forms of excitement? And finally, I will give you different techniques to be more enduring and delay the arrival of ejaculation. A basic reminder, it should be noted that premature or rapid ejaculation is biologically normal, because it is designed for reproduction and not for pleasure and long-term sexual intercourse. Its fast durations allow you to repeat it as many times as possible and to fully ensure this reproduction function. But well, over time, the sex between a man and a woman has evolved and has almost turned into a competition in which the man must excel and respect a mandatory minimum time of 10 minutes chronometer in hand. In addition, man is cruelly lacking in control over his body. A too low frequency of sexual intercourse means that a man who has few intercourses in 1 week will always enjoy faster than a man who has many intercourses in 1 week. The 3 forms of excitement. Ejaculation is due to a level of excitement reaching its maximum. Here are the different forms of excitement that come up. Physical excitement, being sensitive to sex, fucking at a fast pace, etc. Visual excitement, seeing a naked woman, sexy lingerie, very erotic positions, etc. Psychological excitement, imagining erotic things. To last longer, it will be necessary to control all these forms of excitement by slightly reducing their intensity while finding the right balance to maintain a solid erection. Control physical excitement, jerking off and delaying the arrival of ejaculation. The first step consists in jerking off dry by making the masturbation time last as long as possible before ejaculating. The idea is to go through the 5-minute stage, then 10, following by even 15 minutes. For the first few days, do this with a comfortable pace and pressure. Then, the longer you hold on, higher is the difficulty you can add by increasing either the pressure of your hand or the speed, or both at the same time. On the breathing side, I advise you to slow it down slightly even when you put on speed to jerk off, and to look for deeper breaths in and out. This will help you to better control your sensations. The second step is to jerk off, but with lubricant or massage oil. This will increase the sensations tenfold, thus increasing the difficulty and especially allowing you to work your endurance alone by getting closer to the sensations of a real penetration. It should be known that one of the causes of premature ejaculation or lack of endurance is also a bad habit of men to jerk off by ejaculating quickly. They condition their body without knowing how to come quickly. So, above all, extend the time of your handjobs. Desensitize the dick. Sometimes men have a particularly sensitive area of the dick that gives them too strong sensation and reduces their endurance. Therefore, I advise you to massage or rub this area slowly but firmly to desensitize it and increase your endurance. Manage preliminaries time. If you know you are in a period when you are not particularly enduring, don't let the woman jerk you off or suck you for long or deep during foreplay, and don't wait for her to interrupt to move on to the fuck part. Otherwise, the pressure will increase too much during the preliminaries and it will be too intense and uncontrollable during the fuck part, which will make you ejaculate faster. Therefore, it is up to you to evaluate your resistance to excitement during the preliminary phase. If the excitement is relatively intense during handjob and blowjob, reduce their time by interrupting the woman by typing her directly into a fucking position. And since you are now a pro, you will of course make this transition without letting it appear for a second that you have made it because you have trouble controlling yourself. This sequence goes unnoticed because it's without dead time and you show no sign of weakness. The woman will just feel like you are looking forward to fucking her because you really want her. If the excitement is completely manageable during handjob and blowjob, there you can jerk off or suck as many times as you want before you go to fuck, while keeping an eye on your maximum acceptable excitement threshold. Wear a condom. Wearing a condom reduces the sensitivity of the dick by about 50% during penetration and makes it more durable. But be careful, I strongly recommend men not to use condoms or special gels designed to delay ejaculation. It should be understood that if these condoms and gels slow down the arrival of ejaculation, it is because they contain a local anesthetic. So, not only will your body absorb chemicals that can have an impact on your health, but you will still not be able to endure without this external help. Make positions where you master the rhythm. Make positions where you are the master of the rhythm and avoid positions where the woman is on top of you. Make positions where the woman's legs are spread apart. Choose positions where the woman's legs are spread apart, as the sensitivity of the dick is less important than if she has tight legs. Do the technique I stop, I go out, and I start again. This technique of I stop, I go out, and I start again is very effective. Before the desire to ejaculate becomes too intense and uncontrollable, get out of her pussy right away to take your excitement down a notch. But in the meantime, don't stand idly by. Stimulate your partner with your fingers or tongue until you feel your cock becoming less sensitive again and your excitement is under control again. Then return to penetration. This technique of entering, exiting, fingering can be repeated as many times as you want. And if this alternation is dynamic, you will even look like a sex beast to women. To conclude, I gave you a preview of the techniques I developed that allowed me at one time to learn to master my body, to delay ejaculation, and to be more enduring. And still to this day, I always use one or two techniques to have a total control. Of course, there are still many other equally effective techniques. So, if you want to become a stamina master, a marathoner of sex, or just hear your partner tell you to stop because you have exhausted her, I invite you to get my sex formation. You will have even more detailed explanations on this subject, as well as lots of pro sex techniques to get a maximum of sensations, make crazy fingerings, make squirt women, etc. I put the link in the description under the video. Now, I wish you all to be super endearing and to cause a maximum of heart palpitations to these young ladies. And as usual, if you found my video interesting and informative, put a blue thumb. As for the new ones, subscribe to my channel and welcome to the Body Expert team.